Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Manga Andrew, and I'm here to do my reaction and review to Chainsaw Man, Manga Chapter 125. This time, I'm actually on time for once. So, wow, this is so great. So, you know what? In celebration of me being on time, let's just dive right into the chapter and see what's going to be happening with the Falling Devil and how Asa and Yoru are going to get out of it, as we have Chainsaw Man Chapter 125, Apple Thief. Aw, we're not continuing with like the idea that each chapter is named after like a course in the actual meal. Aw man, I was really hoping for that. But that doesn't really matter because we see that the Falling Devil has done some thieving of their own, if you know what I'm saying. We see some random people. She took some people's eyes, parts of their ears. She's going grocery shopping and is probably using the little tendril underneath her skirt thing to do it. That's actually terrifying. And she's like, 10 eyes, 4 ears. That leaves... Oh, gosh. As we see that she goes to just this random sketchy supermarket, AJI or AJ1, and it's like she's just casually just picking up an apple or picking up food. It's like, excuse me, do you have an apple variety that pairs well with human flesh? No, and she has the dude just pinned up on the ceiling, which, you know what, that kind of makes sense. He's falling, but he's inside, so he can't fall anymore. As he's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And she's like, oh dear, please relax. Unless you attack me first, I mean you no harm. Now about those apples. Oh my gosh, the falling, like just this falling like manifestation of like the primal like fear of primal devil. Oh gosh, she is somewhat terrifying. Oh, okay, wait, no, it wasn't the thing underneath her skirt. It was actually her back praying mantis arms. Gosh, she looks terrifying as we see her saying, goodness me, I forgot. The recipe for the sauce called for a man's head. Excuse me, could someone spare me one? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, wow. Okay, thank good. As we have like some people of the Devil Hunters organization most likely just firing in on the Falling Devil is like, open fire! And we just see her being riddled with bullets, just taking off her head, her arms, her head again, as like they believe that they've just eradicated her, as they say, cease fire, as we see the Falling Devil in just this pile of chunks and flesh. They're not dead, are they? And immediately they're like, well, this is awkward. It's impossible to kill me with any means of attack humanity presently possesses. That's actually terrifying. I'd prefer to avoid meaningless slaughter. Won't someone spare me a head? And then they just keep firing in on her. She literally pulls her body back together again, and she starts saying, oh no, you can't really hurt me with your conventional weapon, so please just lend me a head. Just getting fired upon. And she's like, sigh. And she's causing the buildings and everything around her to fall into the sky. That is terrifyingly strong. This is what, and as we see the one dude who was like firing on her, he's like, and then she just cuts off his head. It's like, thank you. All that reminds me to make Asa Mitaka fall, and the dish will be complete. Ba-doom. Ooh, broom. Oh, it's the Chainsaw Devil, Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw. And just, woo! That's a good double page spread. Dingy saying, you stole those apples, apple thief. Okay, Dingy, of all the things that you should be complaining about and like being mad about, her stealing the apples may not be the one that should be the highest on the list, but this is Dingy we're talking about, so you know what, it makes sense. As we get just Dingy just eviscerating her in this moment. Oh gosh, Fujimoto, this looks terrifying. Also, Apple Thief. Hey, the title of the chapter comes in. Denji is fighting against him, and Denji gets his head ripped off. Ooh. Actually, no, it gets cut off, but Denji's still fighting. It's like, yeah, it's still attached to him, or he's able to, like, regrow it back as he's just slaughtering into her, as she is slaughtering into him, as you just have her saying, my word. This is the first time I've been on the menu. Ooh, implying that Denji is about to consume the falling devil, question mark? Ooh. Oh, once again, another double page spread. Wow, Fujimoto really went hard with the double page spreads in this chapter. This is really amazing. All right, I guess review time. This was really a shorter chapter, typically speaking, mainly due to the fact that this was just a lot of action and 1, 2, 3 double page spreads. So yeah, we're getting to see the confrontation between the Falling Devil and Chainsaw Man. Nothing really much comes from that. We're just getting to see a lot of cool action, a lot of disgusting gore, and just very, more or less, just some fun action. I know I said that a second time, but you know, that's pretty much what this chapter was. Just a lot of cool action. And you know what? I enjoyed it. Now, what's going to be happening next chapter? I think we're going to be continuing on with this fight. Or maybe we may actually cut over to Asa and Yoru, see what's happening with them, see whether or not they're still falling down, and potentially getting to see, well, Denji Chainsaw Man is going up against the Fallen Devil. I think most likely we're going to be getting a mixture of both. The first half may be us focusing on Denji going up against the Falling Devil, and then the second half reconvening with Asa and Yoru and seeing how they're going to eventually get involved. Because actually, you know, it would be hilarious if Denji defeats the Falling Devil and like Yoru as well as Asa just never get any interactions with Chainsaw Man. That feels like a Fujimoto thing to do. So that's kind of what I think is going to be going on in the next chapter. As far as I'm aware, reading this chapter, there's not that much like deep falling into it. Just getting to see the Falling Devil, how they're able to interact with the world, interact with the dude at like the store, stealing the apples, tying into the idea of Apple Thief, and just tying more into the character of Denji and how he doesn't think of like, oh yeah, murder, bad. No, you stole. Like he's stupid. He's stupid, but he's fun. He's fun. He's stupid, and he's lovable, and that's why I enjoy Chainsaw Man. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about this chapter when it comes to my review and my reaction. What did you think of the chapter? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What was your favorite part? Leave your thoughts down in the comments down below. I would really love to read them. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more Chainsaw Man content. Do all that cool jazz, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!